see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Second down.
Burrow looking to pass. A quick throw there is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's taken in by Higgins. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep, Avery Williams. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Burrow will throw. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
First down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
final play of the half for Burrow and company. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the 2nd half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. Probably not likely to see many starters in the 2nd half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. This one complete to Yoshibas. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
brings up 2nd and 7. Here we go. At the 34-yard
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he is going to lose yardage here. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. He'll drop to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Williams to return. They call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Hurts to throw. set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you get all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
42-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw here. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Rolling to his right. Hurts fumbles it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run with Barkley. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
63.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The fade route, that seems to be becoming more and more popular in the NFL. What makes it a success?
When you have an athletic, acrobatic receiver who knows how to go up and get the football, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up there where he can get it and no one else. Very difficult to defend.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. So that one a long 11-play drive. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the 2nd half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Burrow. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
It's third down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Looking to throw. They'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, able to avoid it. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. That's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
They'll drop the throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Eagles, first down.
Barkley inside handoff. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. From the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 11, 2:16 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, a good Brown. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Burrow.
46-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Now Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason. But that may not come into play here in a 2-score game late. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 4. Brings up
Burrow. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Throwing, Burrow. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the height of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12.
They run once more with Dillon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's just like, here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity because we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing. They know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all. But we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Wide receiver, number 18.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this one's incomplete.
That open man that time, man, to put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Second down at the 20-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Smith here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Barkley, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalling at the 1. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy lift come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing this. Count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Flush to his right. Throw right side, taken in by the Taylor Bryant. Touchdown. Harrison Bryant from a yard out. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Back on the field after a knee injury robbed him of his rookie season, but he showed a ton of promise in the limited sample size we saw of him during the preseason. Go back to the University of Michigan.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. It's Dodson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Isaiah Rodgers. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 out the gate early.
What? 88 out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, kickoff. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They begin with a run by Barkley. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 59 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
throwing
5.
is McCarthy. Anderson hauls it in. And he will have the Vikings first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
McCarthy off the play fake. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action, now McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action, McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's good for a Vikings.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jahad Campbell, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Zach Ball in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. To the air with McCarthy. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Carter on the tackle.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Let's go.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. Back within a touchdown. 14. Away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And in a good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This will be caught by Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he's up to the 44-yard line.
First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for
second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
And it's third down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
Throwing is Hurts. There goes screen with Dillon. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Out left to Dotson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now a timeout taken.
24 yards.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now second and 9. They go play action with Hurts. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Williams. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right? You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not the case. Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level. They've been hot so far. Here now, a 3rd down and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Viking territory now, they'll come on 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Philadelphia.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dillon up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage.
that drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Third down from the gun, McCarthy.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They're going to run this with a tight end. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Dillon.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A.J. Dillon.
An 8-yard touchdown run, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 141 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This a 2nd and 8. Barkley inside handoff. Well, the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Vikings head out to take over once again. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
That's good for the Vikings. First down.
Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
At the 50-yard line.
And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, it was apparent that they were the better team, but we figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Charles Davis,
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop. Let's get down,
Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby.
Shake the rock like animal. Every day at the water hole. Shake the rock like animal. Every day in the water hole. Come on. Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Click your me, click. What's up, Boney? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn the thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need no.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the
Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Rodgers here from the gun. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win, and kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 38.
Second and 8. He puts some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
That's him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Rob play, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Hurts now on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Taken in by Smith. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action with Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play fake, hits Rodgers. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Austin put in motion right. On 2nd down, Warren. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. And it brings up
from the shotgun, Rodgers. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
It's far enough, but no good. He sets it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now. Ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Throwing here, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up second down.
Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he nabs him about 12 yards there before going out. But even with that, it's still third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. On third down, they're going with Dillon. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Hurts running the offense at max speed here.
That's another Eagles first down.
Dillon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Going power with the big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Warren once more. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. To throw is Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. Broke through the tackle. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second and 6 now. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Cooper the Gene in to pick it up.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with a big interception.
First down, around with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Doesn't make the connection. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's got the first, but room to go inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Eagles with a chance to add to their lead. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This throw is caught. And he picks up about 6 on the play, stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. He's denied the goal line, but they're still going to have a chance here, Brock. That play did get him enough to make it 1st and goal.
3 yards. That's good. For Eagles, 1st down.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They put Austin in motion left. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down. At the 42.
Looking to throw. Looking for a target. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So a 2-score game here at the breaks. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever to begin the second half.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back 3rd
feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Attempt the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Carter on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First down, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Connects on the crosser. The Duke gets him some running room. Still fighting forward. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
To the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Play number 7 on this drive, but they need 7 here on 3rd down. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Offense working quickly.
A loss of a yard.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Has him on a quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
And the Steeler first down.
Warren here from the gun. He's got to gain a 6 there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 42. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Dean in to pick it up. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Eagles about set to go on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They just get the play off. Tiny Brown back-to-back plays. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Trimmer.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
It's 4th down.
They go to Barkley again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. celebrating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. Escapes a defender. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for another Eagles. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 2.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal.
They're on the tackle. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. I think you could call this one now, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
On return, here's Gainwell. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Start the ground here with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Campbell on the stop. Tackled back at the 26-yard
On second down, Warren gets it again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Aaron Rodgers sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. A gift to Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles about set to celebrate this win. Offense to the line for second down. Here's another. Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Elliott connects there, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here's Gainwell. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense headed out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Got to hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Throwing on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
And an Eagles first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When somebody comes in and tries to knock you off inside your own building, well, you need to have the fortitude, the guts, the resolve to fight back and go get those wins. What an energized locker room right now. It always is when you do your collective job successfully and you do it in your own house.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.